Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's me, Nani Danae. If you are new here, hello, hey, hi. Today's story time is going to be about the time that a guy that I didn't want to have sex with left me stranded. So, if you guys want to hear about this story time and see how it ends, stay tuned to the end. So, for starters, this story takes place in early of 2015. And let's just say that year was a very stressful year for me, to say the least. So this is what happened. I met this guy on a chat site, and I'm just gonna start off by saying, do not meet guys on chat sites because they can be crazy and you could get left stranded. But anyway, yes, I met this guy on a chat site, and everything checked out good. He was a cool looking guy. He was very handsome. He was just my taste or whatever. So I decided for us to meet up or whatever at a library near my house because we had been talking for months, and I'm like, we should just meet up, hang out, see if we like each other in person. So the day comes for us to meet up or whatever, and we decided to meet around this random time. I think it was like around 2-ish, 3-ish o'clock. I don't know. But I'm texting him, and I'm just like, nervous because I haven't never seen him in person, of course. And it was me. I was just starting to get back into dating or whatever, like the dating life. And so I just was really rusty on like everything. So I was just really nervous to meet him. And finally, after like an hour or two of him saying he was on his freaking way, he shows up. And I'm just going to say, you guys, he was not what I was expecting at all. Like on his profile, he looked really tall. And in person, he was very, very short. Like I'm 5'4", and he was shorter than me. So yeah. So right off back, he's just not how I pictured him to be at all. Like the way he dressed, the way he talked, the way he just acted in general, like his overall vibe was just not how I pictured it. Like when you text somebody so much and you get that vibe from texting them, and then you meet them in person and they're just like not who they were over the phone, it's a fucking bummer. So I was bummed out. I'm like, damn, like he's like not at all how he seems. But I just wanted to get to know him anyway, because I'm like, I'm already here, we've already met up, I've already wasted enough fucking time waiting on you, we might as well see where this goes. So that's exactly what we did. So we ended up walking to his house because his house was kind of close to the library or whatever. It's kind of far, kind of close, whatever. So we walk to his house, and we're about to get ready to hang out and watch movies. That was our plan through text message, that we were going to watch movies and hang out, nothing more, nothing less. So when we get there, whatever, he puts on this bootleg movie or whatever, and I liked the movie. It was funny. I was laughing and stuff. I was comfortable. I was chilling. And next thing I know, I felt him start to like try to open my shirt or whatever, like trying to dig in my bra. And I'm just like, I just kept looking at him like that, like, what are you doing? And he's like, just get comfortable, just lay back, like don't be all uptight and stuff. And I'm like, ain't nobody being uptight. I already told you through text message like 5 times, we're not having sex. I just came over to watch a movie, chill, get to know you, and that's it. Like, you thought maybe when we got to the your house, it was going to be a different story. Like I was just going to magically be so horny and want to fuck. Like, nigga, I don't know you, so no. He's getting agitated or whatever. I can tell. You can really tell when a guy's getting irritated because they want some pussy, and it's just not going down like that. So he was getting really agitated, and he's just like huffing and puffing, and he's like, why you acting like that? Just kept asking me like why I was acting like that. And I was like, I told you already, I don't want to have sex. I don't want to like be felt on or whatever. And to add insult to injury, I was on my menstrual. Like, not to say if I wasn't on my menstrual, I would have had sex, but like I was on my menstrual at the same time. So it was just like, y'all know how you feel when you're on your menstrual. You feel you don't want to be touched. Period. You don't want to be touched inappropriately. You don't want to be felt all up on. Like, ugh. Like I got a big old. I ain't even gonna get into all that. That's kind of too much. But I was just like, I'm not feeling that. Like I told him, I said, I'm on my lady cycle. It's that time of the month. I'm really not feeling like being touched. So can you please stop touching me? Like, seriously. So yeah, I told him like I'm on my menstrual or whatever. I'm not really feeling this. Like I'm not feeling you putting your hands all on me and stuff. Like, I told you, can you just stop? And he starts getting really upset or whatever. And the movie's getting ready to turn to it. Yeah. The movie's getting ready to come to an end. And I'm enjoying the movie. I'm laughing, you know, as much as I can enjoy it because I'm trying to fight off a fucking predator at the same time. And after the movie's over, he's just acting all like he wants me to leave. You know, you can tell when somebody wants you to leave, but they won't say it. And he was just kind of like, oh, I got something to do and blah, blah, blah. Just all this stuff. And I'm just like, I can tell you want me to leave because I won't fuck you. But okay, we're going to say you have something to do. That's the story. So, you know, we're getting ready to go. I'm putting on my shoes and I'm putting on my clothes and stuff. And he's just acting all antsy and impatient and shit like he really has somewhere to fucking be. Like, bitch, please. And he left out the room to go get me something to drink because I had told him that I was thirsty. And surprisingly, he went and got me something to drink. Like, I'm thinking he finna be like, bitch, please. But he went and got me something to drink. And while he was gone, his phone was like going off the fucking hook. It was on the bed. It was going off the hook. So I picked it up. I know I shouldn't have picked it up. Like, I had no right, whatever. But I picked the phone up and it was a girl. Like, his phone wasn't locked or nothing. So it was a girl. Like, she was texting him down. She was like, you still coming over or do you want me to come through? And I'm like, it was on Kik. That's back when Kik was popular. And I'm like, oh, so you got backup pussy coming. Like, just in case I don't fuck you, you got some backup pussy. Like, oh, I see what this is. So yeah, the girl was like, oh, are you still coming through or do you want me to slide or whatever? And I'm just like, okay, so this is backup pussy. Like, okay, that's cool. So I am kind of, you know, a little offended because I'm like, you had me come over, you know, you acting like you liked me and stuff. And even that, you know, that you was trying to get in my pants and stuff, but like, I just kind of felt like that was disrespectful to like still be, I don't know. Whatever. Guys will be guys, but whatever. So, you know, he come back in the room and I'm like, so who's such and such? I forgot the girl's name, but I had said the girl name and I'm going to just say Delilah. I'm like, who's Delilah or whatever? He's like, you went through my phone? Why you going through my phone? See, you doing too much. I ain't your nigga. And I'm like, true. You're not my nigga, but like, the fuck? Yeah, he's like, you went through my phone. Who told you to do that? You doing too much. All that. And I'm just like, boy, what the fuck ever. And so, like, we walking outside at this point. Like, at this time, it was like 10 o'clock at night. Like, 9 or 10 o'clock at night. And if y'all know, in the hood, like, there ain't no street lights. Like, there's hardly ever any street lights in the hood. So, it was dark as fuck outside. Like, when I say as fuck, I mean it was dark as fuck. And he's walking me or whatever. And I had made a joke about Delilah or something. And he got so mad, y'all. When I say, like, he went from 0 to 100. And we were, like, a few blocks from his house or whatever. Like, I don't know how many blocks, but we had been walking for a while. And he turns around. He says, walk yourself home, bitch. I was like, oh, yeah. I was sitting there like, oh, did he really just call me a bitch and tell me to walk myself home? Because I made a joke about his fat ass side piece girlfriend. It looked like a hippo. Like, for real. So he turned around and he starts walking and I was like, get the back over here and walk me home. You think you about to leave me out here, blah blah blah. And I'm just going off like, get your short ugly ass back over here and walk me home. Like, granted, I shouldn't have been talking to him like that if I wanted him to walk me home, but I was so mad. Like, did he really just disrespect me and call me out my name? Like, boy, you little shrimp body, black ugly. I'm going in on him. I'm like, if you don't get your ass back over here and walk me home, I'm gonna have my brother beat your ass. I'm not playing. Like, I'm screaming top of my lungs. Like, imagine being so mad to the point where you're screaming to the top of your lungs. And I'm screaming at him and I'm like, I'm gonna have my brother fuck you up. I know where you live. Get over here. Oh my God. And he kept fucking walking. So I'm walking in the other direction to go towards my home. I'm like, I don't even know where the fuck I'm going at this point. I'm like, tears are streaming down my face. I can't even really see. My makeup's running. I'm crying. I'm just like, I'm trying to call him. I'm like, answer the phone. Oh my God. And finally I get him on the phone and he's like, what? And I was like, come walk me home. You serious? You gonna leave a female stranded in the middle of the night? What type of nigga does that? What type of nigga does that to a female? So he's on the phone and he's laughing at me. He's just like taking me for a joke. And to this day, like, I just want somebody to beat the fuck out of him. Like, ooh. But anyway, he's on the phone taking me as a joke. He's laughing like, ha ha, bitch. That's what you get. That's what you get. You want to come over and not suck no dick. You want to come over and not give up no pussy. That's what you get. Walk yourself home, bitch. And he hung up on me again. At this point, my phone is dying. Like, my phone was hanging on to, like, I think it was like 12%. I'll never forget. I think it was 12%. And I'm bawling. Like, I'm trying to flag down cars to get me home because I don't know where the fuck I'm going. I can't even remember how to get back to his house. Nothing. Like, I was so fucking mad. So I'm calling him and finally he turned his phone off so I couldn't call him no more. And so at this point I'm really bawling my eyes out like, what the fuck am I about to do? How the fuck am I about to get home? I'm gonna have to call my mama and tell her my fast ass was out here with the boy in the middle of the fucking night. Finally my ass just mustered up the courage to call my mama, and I was just like, mama. And she like, what, Nisha? I was like, don't be bad, but I'm stranded because I was with this and I told her the whole rundown. I ain't gonna do that ugly ass voice for y'all the whole time I say it, but I gave her the whole rundown of what happened and everything, and she like, Nisha, are you serious? Where are you? Where are you? I was like, I don't know, mama, I don't know. And she like, look at the fucking street signs. Where are you? And I'm telling her the street signs, and she's like, I don't know where the hell that's at. Call your brother. Call your brother. I'm like, hell to the no, I'm not calling my brother. Girl, I barely called you. You think I'm really about to call? I'm not about to call him so he can cuss me out and call me all type of names in the book and tell me how stupid I am. I'm not calling that girl. I was like, no. So she's like, I'm gonna call him and I'm gonna call you back. I'm like, okay, that's better because a bitch was not about to call him. So I'm waiting and waiting. I'm like, if one of them do not call me back, like my phone is hanging on by a thread. Like, one of y'all need to call me back and let me know how I'm getting home. So my brother calls me and I'm like, shit, I'm gonna have to talk to him anyway. And I answer the phone. I'm like, hello. He like, Nisha. I'm like, what? He like, where are you? What the fuck? How the hell? Where that nigga at? And he just saying a million things, a million miles a minute. And I'm just like, Brandon, calm down. I'm like, I don't know. You know, I told him the whole story. I'm crying and shit. Ugly as fuck. Crying and shit. And he like, man, hold on real quick. I'm like, okay. So finally, like, he can't figure out where I am because I'm crying too hard to even tell him, like, even figure out the street lights. Like, he trying to street signs. He trying to tell me, you know, look at the street signs, but I'm too distraught to even tell him where I'm at. Like, I'm going through so many emotions. And so he's like, I can't help you or whatever because you won't tell me where you at. I don't know where you at. And so my mom gets back on the phone with me or whatever, and she's like, my friend's uncle gonna come pick you up or whatever. And she like, just stay where you are. He knows where you're at or whatever. Because based off the streets that I was giving her, she told him. And he's like, he knows where you are. Stay right there. He gonna come get you. I'm like, okay, I'm sorry. And I'm just crying or whatever. And she like, it's gonna be all right. We're gonna get you home or whatever. Oh my God, I'm such a baby. But yeah. I get home and everybody is chewing me the fuck out. Like, they give me all types of hell. They like, why the hell would you do that? Don't be out here, you know, doing shit like that for no nigga, blah, blah, blah. And I'm just like, I know, blah, blah, blah. And my brother was still on tip, like, where that nigga at? And I'm like, no, drop it. Like, fuck that. Like, he gonna get what's coming to him. Trust me. Like, there's nothing good coming from people like that. So I'm just like, drop the situation. It is what it is. I'm home. I'm safe. So that's all that really should matter. You know, he gonna get his sooner or later. And he did, because that ass is locked up. That's what happens when you do crimes, bitch. You want to say that's what happens when I don't suck dick? That's what happens when you do crime. Now you gonna be in there sucking dick. Who laughing now? I am. So yeah, take it from me, ladies. You know, always have you an alternate ride home. Always make sure you know where you're going. Google map your way to and from. Make sure, you know, whoever it is that, you know, you live with knows where you're going. And, you know, situations like that, because the situation could have been a lot worse. They could have not found me and I could have got raped and killed. And I'm being so serious when I say this. I could have gotten raped, anything. This world is sick. You don't know what people are up to out here. So I'm glad that I got home safe. I'm glad his ass is in jail. You know, I know that sounds bad, but I'm glad, I'm just glad he got what he deserved, because to leave a female stranded because she won't have sex with you, or because, I made a joke about a girl that you was messing with, when really you was mad because I wouldn't give you none. So